What's going on, guys? GameHard back again here with episode 2 of our Fire Emblem Three Houses Let's Play. We are going through the Black Eagles section of the playthrough. Last episode we kind of went through the tutorial section, kind of getting used to the house leaders. I do have Connolly, the house cat, with me, who's kind of roaming about and just chilling for the playthrough. I have to keep an eye on him because he will start chewing wires if I don't pay enough attention to him. But okay, here we are. Picking up right where we left off last episode here with the save after finishing the tutorial section. I do apologize right now if I have to clip out some of the videos. It's day 1 of the game being released, and I have no idea what Nintendo is going to copyright or not. So I may have to do a little bit of editing on my part. But yeah, I'll try to describe, though, what got clipped out, if anything. So let's go ahead and save up progress.
Thank you.
Online statistics. Okay.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Well, of course.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I think I have to be witty with him. Yeah.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
So I think getting the supports up as part of the dialogue is going to be key on understanding what you need to say and what you shouldn't say. And I think Alois, you just have to be kind of witty with him to get his support up through the dialogues.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Well, yeah.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
So something tells me he's been keeping me away from the monastery, but for some reason we're all just gonna go back. I mean, me and Gerald were about to take off for another kingdom. Why are we going to the monastery? I guess it's just because, well, I guess Connolly left. I guess it's just because we're just making sure no other bandits run across them during their travels, I guess.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
So he used to be a captain of the Knights of Saros.
They do seem rather skilled.
Oh, so I can...
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
So I just hear voices in my head, okay.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a captain. What do I say here?
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's—
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Like, what was I before? Wait, are we choosing houses already? Like, I thought I got to, like, see all the students first and then make my choice. I mean, I already said Black Eagles, so, so if you guys are playing along, Black Eagles, if you're going to do that, Adrestian Empire, if you're going to go, Blue Lions, then the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, and if you're going to do the Golden Deers, then that's the, Leicester Alliance. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. So just so you know, it's not really, like, it doesn't really show, oh, if you want to go with this person, pick this answer. But if you're paying attention, you should know. So yeah, Black Eagles, Adrestian Empire. Oh, we get a
wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
Oh, this was just a conversation boost. Okay, so I really could have picked anything.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
So I'm hoping, they didn't really announce it, but I'm hoping there's a DLC that's going to come out that, I mean, you pick a house, and then that's your characters. I don't think I can recruit the other two house leaders. I hope there's a DLC that comes out that I'm just like, none of you guys, I want none of you, and one by one, kind of like how they did with, Fates. I hope you kind of like pick up the characters one by one, kind of going your own path. I would like to see something like that, because I'm sort of a collector when it comes to Fire Emblem. I want to recruit everybody. Why can't we all just be on the same team here? I would like to see that option at some point, maybe as a DLC. But for now, we're just going to pick Black Eagles.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique. Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Okay. Oh, and we're saving again. Okay. Cool.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Okay.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter. and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Relative. Not complete. Relative.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Wow.
Here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It can't be a coincidence that everybody's hair is just green. Like the exact same color green.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
There's just no pleasing Gerald. I want like a heart from him, but maybe he's not someone you can play as later.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
I already don't like him.
Right. Hello.
Just making a judgment call already.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
So we get Rhea, right? Because I just got a heart conversation from her.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Come on, man. What happened to that kingdom we were going to go travel to? Like, what happened? We had our own little adventure, Gerald. What's going on? We were only here to escort. Okay.
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Till tomorrow, okay.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Well, we shouldn't have come here, Gerald. This is your fault. Why did you let Alois tell us we're going to the monastery?
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Yeah, that is weird. So, I'm just gonna work here now?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Those brats.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
She was talking to me, Gerald. Okay?
You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Yeah, I get the sense that not everything's okie dokie here at the monastery. I feel like there's a dark side to Rhea that we just don't know yet.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
It's very weird. Gerald turned his back and is now talking to me. Like, are the other two professors like, how rude? Like, we're standing right here, Gerald. We can hear everything you say.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Okay.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own.
I think we do.
When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
A professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. Alright, cool it. Oh, that's what I'm taking. You're available? Where's that option at? Yeah, I want to go songstress. Oh, she liked that.
Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Yeah, there are crests to talk about right now.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line.
The
Oh, sorry.
Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
I'm watching the cutscene animation more than I am looking at the subtitles. Sorry, I thought she was done talking and I hit the next button.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Lester, okay.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here.
I know.
Certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
Isn't it just a coincidence? They're all here. Everybody's here. It's Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers at the Officers Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Will do, Hanneman.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
So is it like I get first pick of what house I want to teach, and these two get the other two houses? I don't know. I think I can recruit these professors.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I told you I already didn't like this guy.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Oh? Who are we talking about?
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay. So we get to explore the school now? So this is great, by the way. I like how... So the style, it reminds me of very much like Hogwarts kind of thing. Which Hogwarts was kind of based off of the architecture and styling of Cambridge, which I have been to. So I'm very excited to explore this Cambridge-like university here. Look at that. The dining hall looks similar as well. A lot bigger, though. Let's meet our students. By the way, while this cutscene's going on, I'm going to make a prediction. So, whichever house you choose, you get 8 students. And you can recruit other students from the other houses into your group. But, here's where I'm thinking. I think no matter what house you choose, you should be good to go. Like, I think there's enough variety in that group. To make a team and roll with them, right? Whatever your choices are. If you recruit more people, you know, raising their stats and things like that at the school, you have to raise your professor level, and there's so much you can do in a day to raise each student's stats and whatnot, based on your professor level. If you recruit more students, I think you're actually lowering the amount of time you can spend as you normally would. Like you have to increase your professor level even more just to keep up with the amount of students that you're taking on, which kind of makes sense. But I don't think I don't think anyone's really talked about that leading up to this game release. So that is something interesting to note. Like, if you want to recruit someone, I think, like, sure, recruit them, but be sure you want that student, because I think then your attention, you know, you've got more people that need your attention now than you would have with your original 8. So there's essentially less you can do with that original 8 if you are going to keep you know, if you're going to do stuff with all of your students, right? All right, I'm going to stop talking. Let's go ahead and start exploring. While exploring the monasteries, right stick is to move camera. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and then I can dash with B or Y. If you are ever unsure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Okay. Accept the quest from Rhea. No, I don't want to. I refuse. Can I go do other stuff?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Yeah, let's
May
view
I
the
ask a
quest.
favor of you?
You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. And the rewards are, I get a sword, a vulnerary, and some money. Okay. Quests or tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them, right? Consult the quest menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are in red. Okay. So I'm guessing this is an essential quest. Let me try X. Okay. Roster. I shouldn't have a roster, right? It's just... Oh, is it everybody? Everybody's here. I got everybody in my roster.
Of course.
That's kind of cool. Inventory, items. Oh, okay. So I can start distributing stuff as I need. Abilities. Sword prowess, level 2. What are... Is there a description? Do I click? No. We'll have a... Okay. I can't... Combat arts. I just know Wrath Strike. Okay, so this is like assignments. Do I have an battalion? No. I have to purchase some. Reclass. Okay, so inventory is a lot about setting up. Okay. Quest. Yep. Storehouse. Oh, so this is like my items and whatnot. Okay. We can save, the guide, and options. Let me check a look at the options here. Battle speed. Yep, yep. Yep. Camera. Alright. Cool. And the calendar, I guess we don't have access to. Alright. Can't go up there. Alright, so this seems like a good place to go ahead and end off the episode for right now. So we're going to be picking up next episode with, I guess, exploring the monastery and talking to some of the students, getting to see what they're like, even though I've already said we're going to be playing Black Eagles. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please consider hitting the like button down below. I'm going to be playing a lot more of this, uploading a lot more videos on this, so stay tuned. And I'll see you guys next time.